Now on CoastTV News.
Another pleasant start. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s this morning, and the nice weather continues the rest of the week. Some changes for the weekend and rough surf due to Ernesto by Sunday. Details coming up.
And a community is in mourning, remembering the life of first responder Thomas Berry.
Keeping coastal towns clean, we have details about a litter problem in Ocean Pines.
And a mysterious fire is now under investigation. We'll tell you the details about a dirt bike fire in Wicomico County.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It's Thursday, August 15th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley.
And I'm Elisa Weber. Matt Pensick has the day off.
Yeah, thanks for being up with us during our 6 o'clock hour.
Yeah, thank you. And we were talking with Bob before, and we were saying it's beautiful outside. You need to get your boat days and your swimming days in now, because this weekend could be a little dangerous.
It could be, yeah. I think sometimes we think, we see blue skies, we're like, let's take the boat out, let's go swimming, but we got to look at the ocean conditions too.
Yeah, you never know what's in the water too with the ocean. So I'm a pool person. What about you?
Oh, I'm an ocean person.
Really?
Yeah, but not when it's dangerous conditions.
No, I can never go like in beyond my knees in the ocean. No, I always like it, but I love a pool.
We'll get
hours in the pool.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
I think we'll be good.
I know. We're gonna bring in Bob now to tell us a little bit more about the weather.
Hey, ladies, good morning. And the ocean should be quiet, I think, through the rest of the week. It's this weekend as Ernesto passes to our east. That will kick up the surf and make for dangerous rip currents. We'll have more on that later. But it is a cool start to the day. Another pleasant one. Salisbury and Delmar both at 62. Georgetown 66 for you. Bethany Beach and Rehoboth at 68 degrees. A little bit of a breeze and maybe a little bit of fog out there, but I think we're okay. We're looking at pretty good visibility for a lot of us with clear skies all across Delmarva and the East Coast under the influence of high pressure, and that will keep us high and dry today with a quick warm up through the 60s into the 70s, already up to 80 in Millsboro at 10, 78 in Delmar, and 70s at the beaches today, 80s as you get up towards Lewis and Rehoboth, but mid-80s inland and comfortable humidity levels right through the evening hours. UV index sponsored by Ocean City, very high. It's a 9. Burn time is 10 minutes, so hats, sunglasses, sunscreen. Make sure you find shade. Be extra careful in the sun. It's very strong. It does dip the UV index a little bit into the weekend with clouds and some storms, but still pretty strong nonetheless, so be careful out there.
Will do, Bob. Thank you. The Sussex County community and Delaware first responders still in mourning, of course, after losing one of their own in the line of duty. More tributes for Thomas Berry III, who was killed by fallen power lines while helping a driver. That's Thomas Berry on your screen right now. He worked for Sussex County EMS and also volunteered for Georgetown and Allendale fire companies.
And this is the area in Georgetown where troopers were dispatched to. Police say they got the call at 4:24 p.m. on Tuesday and responded to Route 9 near Asphalt Alley. Route 9 between Gravel Hill Road and Shingle Point Road was closed down in both directions for 12 hours while crews worked on the crash.
And this is what we know about what happened so far. So Delaware State Police confirmed downed power lines killed a volunteer firefighter trying to help victims of a car accident on Tuesday afternoon.
And police say a Chevrolet Malibu driving east on Route 9 and attempted to pass a Toyota Camry driving in the same direction, but swiped the Camry. The Malibu then veered off the road and struck that utility pole. Thomas Berry III, a 23-year-old volunteer firefighter, stopped to help the drivers.
And then according to troopers, Berry was assisting that Malibu driver when the utility pole snapped, bringing down electrical wires. The Division of Forensic Science will determine the official cause of death. The drivers involved in that crash are okay.
And the Allendale Volunteer Fire Company released a statement describing Thomas's 8-year tenure, calling it a remarkable experience, saying, quote, as fourth-generation firefighter and a 2022 Firefighter of the Year, his dedication, skill, and compassion made him a valued member. His commitment to the fire service and the community has set a high standard, inspiring others. Thomas's legacy of excellence and selfless service continues to impact fellow firefighters and the community. He will forever be in our hearts.
And black ribbons adorned the fire trucks from multiple agencies on Wednesday. We're going to show you a look at that in a procession going through the Georgetown Circle.
And you can see county flags are flying at half staff. And CoastTV's Mallory Metzner shows us how first responders across Sussex County are grieving the loss of not only a colleague, but a friend.
The Sussex County flag flies at half staff. These are signs and sounds of the community grieving for fallen first responder 23-year-old Thomas Wilson Berry III.
We're devastated. We're heartbroken. And it's going to take It's going to take a lot of time to accept that and to take steps forward. We're leaning on each other. We've had a lot of outreach from folks from outside the area, our neighboring communities, and that's meant a lot.
Sussex County Public Safety Director Robert Murray says Barry had a full-time job serving the community.
You always saw him with a smile on his face. He was always willing to help, willing to go that extra mile. Dedicated individual. All you had to do was ask, and sometimes you didn't even have to ask. If he saw something that needed to be done, he jumped right in and took care of it.
And Barry did exactly that, jumping into action when this crash happened Tuesday afternoon, possibly saving a life, but losing his own. From our Coast Copter, you can see the utility pole that police say snapped while Barry was helping the driver, bringing down electrical wires and resulting in his death. As first responders share memories of Barry, they remember his long-term plan to serve this community.
He was working his way up to be a captain, so he was taking some FAR school and some leadership class to do that.
Cut up wires, a hubcap, metal, and other debris mark where tragedy struck. The power pole that fell has been replaced, but one pillar in the Sussex County community is gone too soon.
Mallory Metzner, Coast TV News.
Funeral arrangements have not been announced just yet. Delaware State Police are still investigating what happened. Anyone with information should contact Delaware State Police or Delaware Crime Stoppers.
And the Ocean Pines Association recently sent out a statement encouraging locals and vacationers to pick up their trash and keep the community clean, especially around the Ocean Pines Yacht Club area. But how much trash is really being left behind? Well, the release was sent out after receiving an email from a local in Ocean Pines regarding trash around that yacht club. But other than some wrappers and cigarettes, another local says the place is usually spotless.
And we get a lot of high winds in this area because we're on the Atlantic Ocean, and sometimes something might blow trash around, but they pick it up immediately. I've never seen trash here, ever.
The Ocean Pines Association plans to add new signage and more trash cans to encourage and remind people to throw out their trash.
And there are plans to clean up the bays and the streets around Ocean Pines. The community is teaming up with the Maryland Coastal Bays program to host the 4th annual Marine Debris Plunder, I should say. This will be Sunday, September 22nd from 10 until 1. Volunteers, you'll get free supplies and a t-shirt. Everyone loves a free t-shirt. Captain Jack Sparrow and his crew are also expected to be there to help with the weigh-in and the proper trash disposal.
And staying in Fenwick Island, the town is now accepting applications for volunteers on its committees. There's a wide range of options from the Beach, Parks and Recreation Committee to the Business Concerns Committee, as well as pedestrian safety. The deadline to apply is September 13th.
New this morning, one person's recovering after a truck overturned in Selbyville on Wednesday. According to the Selbyville Volunteer Fire Company, the driver lost control of the truck after leaving the edge of the roadway, causing the accident. First responders say this all happened on Cypress Road. While crews worked to free the driver, DENREC used its hazmat team to clean the oil spill. The driver was taken to Tidal Health for treatment.
And a fire broke out Tuesday evening on New Hope Road in Willards, Wicomico County, involving a dirt bike and a county road sign. The incident caused an estimated $2,500 in damage, but no injuries were reported. You can see the aftermath on your screen right now. And the fire was discovered by a neighboring property owner, and the cause still remains under investigation. And as inflation cools, the debate over who is better for the economy heats up on the campaign trail.
Yeah, former President Trump is blaming the current administration for the current high prices. President Biden takes credit for some positive news, and Vice President Kamala Harris prepares to roll out her economic plan on Friday. NBC's Drew Petrino has all the latest on the race for the White House.
With the economy a key topic in this presidential race, former President Donald Trump in North Carolina Wednesday trying to convince voters of doom should Vice President Kamala Harris get elected.
If Harris wins this election, the result will be a Kamala economic crash, a 1929-style depression.
But the Trump rally that was supposed to focus on the economy,
they say it's the most important subject. I'm not sure it is.
Often veered off message.
You know why she hasn't done an interview? Because she's not smart. I mean, the clown that she picked as a vice president, this guy's a clown.
New numbers show good economic news. Inflation in July dropping below 3% for the first time since 2021. The Biden administration taking credit for avoiding the recession that many predicted.
I told you we're going to have a soft landing. We're going to have a soft landing. My policies are working.
But Americans are still feeling the pinch. Grocery prices are up more than 20% over 4 years. Housing still up 22%. Home insurance up nearly 15%. Auto insurance rates up 50% from 2020.
All of my bills, insurance for the home, the car, everything has gone up this year.
But wages are also up, and experts believe consumers will get more relief next month if the Federal Reserve cuts interest rates. Biden and Harris are hitting the road today, touting efforts to lower prices for Americans, with their message that staying the course is the best path forward. Drew Petrimo, NBC News, Washington.
We're just getting started this hour of Coast TV News Today.
Coming up, the Ocean City Museum is on its way, and we'll tell you what you can expect from the building that was once a bank and how organizers plan to take advantage of those features.
And Fenwick Island focusing on safety, how the town plans to improve pedestrian safety, and why one local thinks not much work needs to be done.
And BB Healthcare opened its new facility in Milton. We'll tell you how they chose the name for the new building. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
Hot tubs. Hot tubs. Hot tubs. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2024 inventory. Today through Sunday. Wicomico Civic Center. Hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas ready for immediate delivery. Factory direct prices. Many models to choose from. Come see the revolutionary swim spa and save thousands. Trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. 18-month interest-free financing. New 2024 inventory. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Wicomico Civic Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
Enjoy some family time with America's pastime at the Delmarva Shorebirds. When you're here, everything inside is fair ball. Your favorite treats, craft beers, fireworks every Saturday, and the best giveaways. Tickets start at just $15 to see the O Stars of Tomorrow on Delmarva today. Save time. Buy tickets online at theshorebirds.com.
Struggling to find lasting relief for chronic pain? Acupuncture is a holistic approach to treating chronic pain that provides lasting results.
I've been struggling with chronic back pain for years and felt like nothing would be able to help. Then I discovered acupuncture and IV therapy. Now I'm pain-free and I get to live my life happily with my kids.
At Delmarva Acupuncture and Wellness Center, we provide customized treatment plans that can relieve your symptoms.
For more information, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
It is 6:14. We're awaiting sunrise in Rehoboth. We're just a minute and a half away from seeing that sun breaking the horizon. There's 67 and some folks with the front row seat there. Really cool. Looking forward to that. Visibility, not too bad. 7 miles in Salisbury, 9 in Ocean City, 10 in Georgetown. There could be just a little bit of fog. Otherwise, it's pleasant out there right now. Temperatures in the 60s, even 70 in Ocean City right now. And we've got a light northwest breeze. So just a gorgeous morning with clear skies and clear all across Delmarva and the rest of the Mid-Atlantic region too, up into the northeast with high pressure. Just beautiful out there and beautiful on the beach, on the golf course, wherever you're headed today. Lots of sunshine, mostly sunny, 86, warm and pleasant, and comfortable humidity as well.
And it's exciting news for BB Healthcare. The new facility in Milton is officially open. The company has named it the Jerry Ann McLam Medical Pavilion, located on Route 16. The facility, which began operations on August 5th, offers primary care, walk-in care, lab services, and state-of-the-art imaging. This new center honors Jerry Ann McLam, a dedicated nurse for over 50 years at BB. And Georgetown could be getting a new apartment complex. The Planning Commission is set to review plans for the Kingfisher Apartments in their next meeting. This will bring 6 buildings with 106 total units to Savannah Road and Calhoun Road. And you can see that location on your screen right now. And again, the Planning Commission will meet on Wednesday, August 5th to discuss this.
T-Mobile is going to be paying a $60 million settlement over some alleged data breach violations. It's the largest ever fine by the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States. According to multiple outlets, T-Mobile failed to disclose and take action against data leaks that happened after its $26 billion merger with Sprint in 2020. A spokesperson for T-Mobile said the incident happened because of technical issues. Tech company Cisco Systems plans to cut its global workforce by 7%. The move is on top of more than 4,000 jobs Cisco cut earlier this year when it also lowered its annual revenue target. Cisco estimates it's going to face pre-tax charges of up to $1 billion in connection with the latest plan. Still ahead this morning, Fenwick focusing on safety when the town's set to discuss ways to improve pedestrian safety there in Fenwick.
You may encounter a little bit of haze and fog on your commute this morning. You can see that on our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera, so be careful out there. Temperatures in the 60s. It's comfortable, the nice weather, yet it continues. We're on a roll. It will continue the rest of the week. Changes for the weekend, some shower chances. Seas kick up because of Ernesto. I'll have your forecast details in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
When Roe v. Wade fell, we all got mad. Matt Meyer got to work, securing county funds for the first state abortion fund so women can get reproductive care here in Delaware. Matt went to work protecting kids from gun violence, too, reducing shootings almost 50%. As Matt's wife, I'm incredibly proud. As an emergency room doctor, I see the difference he's making. Matt will be a great governor because he doesn't just talk, he's walking the walk.
Got a plumbing problem that can't wait? Then why would you? At FH Fur, we know how frustrating it is to be stuck waiting for help, which is why we offer same-day service guaranteed. Whether it's a leaky faucet, a clogged drain, a broken pipe, you name it, the expert plumbers at FH Fur are standing by and ready to get you out of hot water. Or maybe into some hot water, if that's your issue. Same-day service guaranteed, regardless of your plumbing predicament.
877-CALL-FUR, FHFur.com.
Turn your home into a masterpiece with Artwork Painting. Local professional painters at an affordable price.
Artwork Painting did an excellent job with our house. We were really happy with all of the pieces of work they did, the drywall work, the walls, the trim. I would definitely recommend Artwork Painting for your house.
Artwork Painting treats our customers and their homes with care, delivering quality work and experiences. Call Artwork Painting now for a free same-day estimate. Artwork Painting, keeping Southern Delaware beautiful inside and out.
The weather is brought to you by Spicer Brothers Construction. Born here to serve here. Are leaves and debris causing issues with your gutter? No need to risk climbing a shaky ladder ever again. We have the permanent solution. Gutter Helmet, America's #1 choice in gutter protection for over 40 years. Engineered to manage the heaviest of rainfalls, letting water flow freely. And the best part, never clean your gutters again, guaranteed. The lifetime warranty is transferable, so you can rest assured that you'll never have to replace your gutter helmet system. And right now, save 20% on your new gutters and gutter helmet. Call Gutter Helmet today for your free estimate.
It is now 6:19 and we are taking a live look outside into Lewis, and it's not super sunny out there yet, but Bob, before you said that, the burn time is about 10 minutes, and for me that means like 1 minute, so I'm going to definitely wear my sunscreen when I go run later. But tell us a little bit more about going to the beach today, Bob.
Yeah, absolutely, Elisa, and I think you can make out the sun on that camera a little bit through the haze, maybe a little bit of smoke in the atmosphere. The sun rose in the last 3 minutes, and you will need that sunscreen for your run, and maybe bring the bug spray too, because I know the bugs were bad this past weekend, so sunscreen and bug spray and water for sure today. Weather headlines, well, we've gotten a break from the humidity all week long, and it continues the rest of the week. At dew point temperatures, that's the temperature that measures the moisture, the kind of the comfort level on your skin. That's in the 50s and 60s this week. A dry and sunny stretch, temperatures in the 80s, 70s at the coast, and we're watching Ernesto, now a hurricane. It'll pass well to our east, but it will kick up the waves and some dangerous rip currents this weekend. In fact, all up and down the East East Coast. It will be pretty hazardous. Probably want to stay out of the ocean until early next week. Here's our muggy meter. We've been comfortable lately, and it continues today and tomorrow, especially in the afternoons. We do dry out pretty nicely. It starts getting muggier into the weekend, and then by Sunday and Monday, we're kind of in that very humid range, and then it looks like it does dry out again behind another front as we go into next week. But really comfortable out there this morning. 61 in Delmar. Milford, you're waking up to 64. Good morning to you in Seaford at 64, and Rehoboth at 67 degrees. So really comfortable, and the winds are very light. If it is blowing, it's coming out of the northwest. A little bit of haze, maybe a little bit of fog. Otherwise, we're looking at clear skies across Delmarva all the way back into North Carolina, north into the northeast, as high pressure is really in control. Storminess across the Midwest, that will stay out there for a while as our area of high pressure hangs on. So here's Futurecast this morning, warming up quickly through the 70s, mid-80s by lunchtime, 70s at the beaches, 85 in Lewis around 4:30, mid-80s inland, a little cooler at the beaches as we go through the evening, a beautiful evening if you're out and about. And as we go into your Friday, just like today, we're into the 60s early on, and then warming up very quickly into the mid to upper 80s on your Friday. But I think the humidity levels are still in good shape, and a beautiful Friday evening for sure. Saturday, we start to increase the clouds. I think it's dry on Saturday. It's Sunday. You want that plan B. I think we're looking at scattered showers and storms, and we're watching Ernesto, a hurricane moving north, 85-mile-per-hour winds, heading for Bermuda right there. They have a hurricane watch. They could get a direct hit by perhaps a major hurricane, but it stays way off the coast and could be affecting maybe Nova Scotia and parts of eastern Canada into the weekend. But for us, it will kick up the seas, maybe about 4 to 8 foot waves right along the coast, maybe 10-foot waves offshore. Big breaking waves, dangerous rip currents. Want to be careful out there. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 80s and dry right into the weekend. Storms, I think, on Sunday, linger into Monday, then drier and cooler after that.
And pedestrian safety has been a hot topic of discussion on the coast during the busy season. And for Fenwick Island, they're discussing how to keep their locals and visitors safe. Crosswalks, sidewalks, and signs and medians have been discussed, and the Fenwick Island Town Council is meeting to talk about the ways to improve safety for all of those topics. And for locals of Fenwick Island, they feel it's already safe.
We feel that it's very safe. I mean, the motorists are a little more aware. I love the large white lines, the buttons. You know, you wait for your time to cross.
Fenwick Island's police chief says the increased police presence in the town has been encouraging drivers to be more careful.
Coming up next on Coast TV News today, the Ocean City Museum's completed one part of its construction, and it's sharing a preview with you. We'll tell you all the cool history organizers say you can expect. Don't go anywhere.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
Hi, can I get an extra large quadruple shot, extra hot, semi-sweet caramel macchiato with almond milk, and a medium?
Whatever happened to coffee? Whack. When you need a minute, there's the Bally Casino app, featuring tons of exciting slots like Divine Fortune, Cash Machine, and 88 Fortunes. We bring the excitement to you. Throw in your favorite table games and...
Got one!
So who needs caffeine?
I'd still like some.
Yeah, me too. Bet boldly with the Bally Casino app, powered by Bet Rivers.
Delaware Electric Cooperative is proud to power Central and Southern Delaware. We power local artists creating masterpieces inspired by nature, eateries with roots that run deep in our communities, and business owners helping other entrepreneurs succeed. We serve a new orchestra founded by co-op members and a new library built to better serve Harrington families. We're inspired by the stories of our friends and neighbors, and it's for these people and places that DEC is committed to keeping the lights on.
Reel in big bucks at Ocean Downs with Hooked on Cash. 5 players will be drawn to go fishing. 3 will land free play, and 2 will net $5,000 cash. Earn entries daily and more on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Ocean Downs Casino, where the fun shines.
Hey, Mildred, you ready for our weekly Twister match? Help! 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 Linda, I've slipped and I can't get up. Mercy, Mildred. Swirl me in bubbles and call me a jacuzzi. I told you should have called Peninsula Bath.
At Peninsula Bath, your safety is our #1 priority because we believe in baths without bruises and showers without surprises.
I'm no longer scared to use my shower. Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Peninsula Bath, ready when you are.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
The future Museum of Ocean City, located in the historic McGregor Building, is now being brought to life. Phase 1 of the exhibit installation is now complete. You'll be able to walk into the old bank vault, which played a vital role when the building was the Bank of Ocean City. That was from 1916 until 2019. Info boards also showed artifacts from the building's time as a general store, and all of that, well, that's just the first floor.
The second floor will serve as a research space. Okay, so if you're looking to write a book, you have a research paper to do. We can provide access to historical documents, photographs, maps.
An open house is scheduled for next month. The full Museum of Ocean City will be open to the public early on next year. All right, it's that time again. We're bringing back First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey. Bob, I think it's a good day for walking your dog, getting outside, beach, whatever you have planned for outdoors, go for it.
All the above. Yeah, really great weather as we're starting to run out of summer days, and before you know it, it'll be Labor Day and our beach days are dwindling, but we're looking good. Assateague and Chincoteague, we're warming up into the 70s today. Rip current threat is low. UV index is high, so be careful out there. Waves around 1 to 2 feet. And then farther up the coast, Fenwick Island and Ocean City, you're looking at temperatures in the 70s, close to 80 degrees. Here's your bay forecast the next 3 days into the 80s. I think we're dry into Saturday, and Crisfield, a little cooler for you, dry into Saturday, but then we're looking at a better chance of showers and storms as we go into your Sunday. More on that and the indirect effects of Ernesto coming up in the next half hour.
Thank you so much, Bob. Also coming up after the break, we're talking a breakthrough Boeing deal, the terms of Boeing's plea deal after 2 deadly crashes on its 737 MAX planes.
And looking to curb litter in Ocean Pines, we'll tell you what officials plan to do to keep popular areas clean, but why locals say that work isn't really needed.
And the Sussex County community is still in mourning after losing a beloved first responder. What police are saying about the events leading to his very unfortunate passing. CoastTV News Today will be right back.
Accurate termite and pest control. Our professional pest management program includes year-round protection, 4 seasonal visits or more, and pest-free peace of mind. Locally owned and operated, Accurate termite and pest control, on target since 1995.
Hot tub, hot tub, hot tub. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2024 inventory today and tomorrow with Comico Civic Center. Hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas ready for immediate delivery. Factory direct prices. Many models to choose from. Come see the revolutionary swim spa and save thousands. Trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. 18-month interest-free financing. New 2024 inventory. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. With Comico Civic Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
If you have heart failure, Farxiga can help you keep living life with the ones you love. Ask your doctor about Farxiga today. Farxiga can cause serious side effects, including ketoacidosis that may be fatal, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. A rare life-threatening bacterial infection in the skin of the perineum could occur. Stop taking Farxiga and call your doctor right away if you have symptoms of this infection, an allergic reaction, or ketoacidosis.
No strangers here, just friends you've not met yet. With an outside patio and inside charm, Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Milton is a local's favorite on the banks of the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes Pub and Restaurant Lewis, gorgeous views, free parking, and the best happy hour at the beach, with room for everyone. And for a truly special event, go no further than the Lewis Room at Irish Eyes. The panoramic views, in-house chef, and professional team will make it easy to plan your next event. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
Accurate termite and pest control. A new season is coming, and so are the pests. They want in. Trust Accurate to keep them out year-round. Locally owned and operated, Accurate termite and pest control, on target since 1995.
Now on CoastTV News.
Another pleasant start. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s this morning. The nice weather continues the rest of the week with some changes for the weekend and rough surf due to Ernesto. Details coming up.
And remembering a hero, new details about the tragic accident that killed a first responder in the line of duty.
Efforts to stop littering on the coast, a recent increase in trash causing one town to urge people to be more courteous.
And a fire is currently under investigation in Wicomico County. Details about the incident involving a dirt bike and a road sign.
This is Coast TV News Today.
Thank you for joining us as we continue on Coast TV News. I'm Elisa Weber.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley.
And it is now about 6:30 on this Thursday morning. And Paige, this morning is flying, but this week is flying.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Everything's just going by really fast. And I'm
is.
excited because, it's almost Friday and all that good stuff.
Friday,
But the sooner fall comes, the sooner it goes away.
And we're wearing fall colors.
Oh, yeah, I was ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We are ready.
Let's see what Bob's wearing. Bob, did you join us? Just kidding. I already saw you this morning. You kind of have fall colors. If you look...
Well, yeah, blue and yellow. I don't know if that falls in the fall category. But ladies, I do want to send out a birthday greeting to my wife, Susan. It's her birthday today. We actually have a birthday within a week of each other. She has a lot less candles on her cake than I do, but I want to wish my lovely wife, Susan, a happy birthday. Love you, babe. All right, temperatures, we're looking at 60s right now, 62 in Delmar, 66 in Georgetown, Bethany Beach, 68, Lewis, 65, and we've got a northwest breeze, and there's a little bit of haze, maybe a little bit of fog out there. Otherwise, that burns off quickly. We're looking at a lot of clear skies out there this morning with high pressure in place, so temperatures quickly rising. We're already into the 80s by late morning, mid-80s inland around 4 o'clock, even from Lewis to Rehoboth in the 80s and 70s farther down the coast, and looking good for this evening. Today's checklist, don't worry about the rain gear. Make sure you have the bug spray, the sunscreen, stay hydrated with water, wear light colored clothing, sunscreen of course, and make sure you have your shades as well.
And the Sussex County community and Delaware first responders are still in mourning after losing one of their own in the line of duty. More tributes for Thomas Berry III, who was killed by fallen power lines while helping a driver. You can see Thomas Berry on your screen right now, and he worked for Sussex County EMS and also volunteered for Georgetown and Ellendale fire companies.
Yeah, and this is what we know so far about what happened. Delaware State Police did confirm downed power lines killed a volunteer firefighter trying to help victims of a car accident on Tuesday afternoon.
And police say a Chevrolet Malibu driving east on Route 9 had attempted to pass a Toyota Camry driving in the same direction, but sideswiped the Camry. The Malibu then veered off the road and struck a utility pole. Thomas Berry III, a 23-year-old volunteer firefighter, stopped to help the drivers.
According to troopers, Berry was assisting the Malibu driver when that utility pole snapped, bringing down the electrical wires. The Division of Forensic Science will determine the official cause of death. The drivers in that crash are okay. Local stations and agencies across Delmarva, they've continued to show their support. Laurel Fire Department posted on Facebook saying that they're sending their thoughts and their prayers to the Georgetown American Legion ambulance on the loss of one of their own. Georgetown Fire Company shared a photo and said, quote, "As we journey through the next few days and weeks, we ask for all of Delmarva and the nation's fire service members to keep the Thomas's family and our fire companies in your thoughts and your prayers," end quote.
And looking to curb litter in Ocean Pines, the Ocean Pines Association sent out a statement encouraging locals and vacationers to pick up their trash and to keep the community clean.
But how much trash is really being left behind? Coast TV's Kevin Zappé is going to show us how much trash is in that area.
Trash off the ground and in the can. That's what the Ocean Pines Association is urging locals and vacationers to do. Last week, the association released a statement urging people to pick up their trash, especially around the Ocean Pines Yacht Club. But local Allison Juber says there's nothing to be picked up.
I come here about 2 or 3 times a week in the summer, and I've never seen trash, ever. This is the cleanest place.
After talking to management from the association, they said the release was sent out after receiving an email from a local in Ocean Pines regarding trash around the yacht club. So I decided to walk around the club to see what I could find. After walking along the Ocean Pines Yacht Club premises, I've seen little to no trash in the area. Cigarette butts and wrappers were the main things left on the ground. But David Morkovitz, who helps keep the building in top shape, says you can't please everyone.
It's always been very clean around here. There's always somebody complaining about something, it's one of them things.
Even with little trash around the area, the Ocean Pines Association are making some changes in hopes that everyone is satisfied. The Ocean Pines Association plans to add new signage and more trash cans to encourage and remind people to throw out their trash. I'm Kevin Zappé in Ocean Pines, Coast TV News.
And this is now going to bring us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know what is the best way to reduce litter.
All right, most of you have voted for increasing fines. That did go down a bit during our last hour, but that's still what majority of you are thinking. 31% of you voted you want to see more trash cans. Just 5% of you saying maybe some community cleanup events. I guess 5% of you, you'd go. Maybe you could start those. Always a good idea. If you haven't voted, you can still go to CoastTV.com or you can vote on our mobile app.
And a fire broke out Tuesday evening on New Hope Road in Willards, Wicomico County, involving a dirt bike and a county sign. The incident caused an estimated $2,500 in damage, but no injuries were reported. And on your screen right now, you can see the damage from that fire. And the fire was discovered by a neighboring property owner, and that cause is still under investigation.
The U.S. has approved $20 billion in arms sales to Israel. The deal includes more than 50 F-15 fighter jets, air-to-air missiles, tank ammo, and high-explosive mortars. The sale comes at a time of intense concern that Israel may become involved in a wider Middle East war. However, the weapons are not expected to get to Israel anytime soon, as those contracts will take years to fulfill. Much of what's being sold is to help Israel increase its military capability in the long term, with the earliest systems being delivered sometime in 2026.
And the Department of Justice says a Boeing plea deal should be accepted. Last month, Boeing finalized an agreement to plead guilty to a single felony charge stemming from 2 crashes of 737 MAX jetliners that resulted in the deaths of 346 people. The government alleges that Boeing knowingly made false representations to the Federal Aviation Administration about the key software. And under the plea, Boeing agreed to pay a fine of at least $243.6 million and invest $455 million in its compliance and safety programs. And we have a lot more news to get to, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah, coming up in our final half hour, the Poor Girls Open kicks off today. We're going to tell you about the big issue that competition will send proceeds to.
And Fly Eagles Fly, the Birds planning to stay undefeated in preseason play tonight. We'll show you what's in store as the Birds take on the New England Patriots.
And Hollywood lost 2 legends recently. We're going to tell you about Gina Rowlands and Wally Amos's impact on the world. So stick with us on Coast TV News today.
Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1.
Here at the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division, such as myself in countertops, to not only ensure you get the best product to fit your needs, but that your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
When I came into the Delmarva Design Center and see that big collection of slabs, that makes really the decision seamless.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Is your garage door in need of an upgrade or a repair? Then Clark & Sons Garage Doors can help. We believe your garage door should be more than just functional. It should be a reflection of your personality and style. With over 60 years serving the entire Delmarva Peninsula, Clark & Sons delivers quality craftsmanship and exceptional service every time. We provide free estimates on new garage doors. Plus, we offer comprehensive maintenance services to ensure your garage door stays in perfect working condition. So call today and discover why Clark & Sons is the name you can trust.
I potentially be dead is the reality of it. I mean, fentanyl kills a lot of people. I heard about Addiction Medical Facility from another company, and I came in here, no judgment, no stigma. It was, you need help, let's help you. What do you need? They have intensive outpatient. It's a little more intense. You can see your counselor a little more. They've shown nothing but love. Now here I am. I started a grooming business. If I didn't start recovery, it could have looked very different for me. And you just have to remember there's always hope, and I feel like Addiction Medical Facility is the place for that.
Enjoy the season, taste the flavors, support the farmers. Shop the Berlin Farmers Market. Reconnect with the cycles of nature and your community. With a wide variety of produce and provisions, discovering the taste of small town charm never felt so good. The Berlin Farmers Market, Sundays from 9 to 1.
Just about 6:40 on a Thursday morning. Gutter helmet cam looking quiet out there right now. Birds doing their thing, and we're looking at good visibility. A little lower in Salisbury and Ocean City, 10 miles in Georgetown, so it may be a little bit of haze or fog, but that will quickly burn off with temperatures in the 60s. Very comfortable out there this morning with winds that are pretty light coming out of the northwest. So aside from the fog and haze, we're looking at clear skies, lots of sunshine today as high pressure still in charge. Here's your Gulf forecast. forecast for today. The putt right in the hole. Excellent putt and excellent weather into the afternoon. Mostly sunny, warm and pleasant, 86 degrees. Comfortable humidity. Remember, another way to get your forecast is the CoastTV First Alert Weather Phone. It's sponsored by Baird Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
And the White Marlin Open is over, but Ocean City is not done with bill fishing fun just yet. Happening today, the Poor Girls Open kicks off, and it will run until the 17th. The Bahia Marina is hosting the ladies-only billfish tournament with live music and plenty of competition. And proceeds benefit breast cancer research, and there's already over $1.8 million raised.
In Lewis, Community Service Day is coming up, so you can join city staff on Friday, September 20th from 8 a.m. until noon. The plan is to spruce up parks and City Hall and clean up the trails and beach walkways. The city says they will provide gloves, trash, bags, vests, and waters. All volunteers should do, though, make sure you wear clothing that is weather appropriate and sign up by September 10th to participate.
From the Wawa Studios.
Good morning. The University of Delaware women's soccer team opens their regular season today with a trip to Morgantown to face the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Blue Hens kicked off their preseason with 2 exhibition games against Marshall and Army last week and opened their regular season against a Big 12 opponent. The Blue Hens finished 5-5-8 in 2023, while the Mountaineers are coming off a Big 12 championship loss. Delaware will travel to Bucknell before their home opener on August 22nd. And over in the NFL, the Eagles are preparing for their final road game of the preseason tonight in Foxborough, taking on the New England Patriots. The Eagles are coming off a victory over the Ravens last week, and they aim to stay undefeated in the preseason. No word yet on if the Eagles starters will play in any capacity tonight just yet. We'll likely find out right around kickoff time, which is at 7 p.m. tonight from Gillette Stadium. To minor league baseball, last night the Wilmington Blue Rocks defeated the Brooklyn Cyclones by a final score of 6-4. Jared McKenzie and Murphy Steely each brought home a pair of runs in the win. They'll be back in action tonight at 6:35 p.m. And don't miss another round of the Shorebirds taking on the Mudcats live on DSN starting tonight at 7 p.m. That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
Actress Gina Rowlands has died at the age of 94. Her death was confirmed Wednesday by representatives for her son. She was surrounded by family members at her home in Indian Wells, California at the time of her passing. She'd been battling Alzheimer's since 2019. Rowlands starred in films such as A Woman Under the Influence, Gloria, and The Notebook.
And the founder of the iconic brand Famous Amos, Wally Amos, has died at the age of 88. His children say the cause of death was complications from dementia. Amos opened his bakery in Los Angeles in 1975, and it quickly attracted Hollywood celebrities and musicians. The bite-sized chocolate chip cookies were developed from a family recipe. And in a 1991 interview, Amos said he just wanted to have fun doing something he liked.
Maybe it's been a rough week and you could use a pick-me-up, and you can cheer up with our weekly dose of good news from CoastTV. We have personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up for free, coasttv.com/sign up, and you'll get a weekly dose of joy sent directly to your inbox on Fridays.
And a pretty sunrise on the beach in Rehoboth, looking kind of hazy out there right now, and maybe a little smoky too in the upper layers of the atmosphere. We're on a roll with the nice weather, and it continues the rest of the week. Changes for the weekend with some shower chances. I'll have your forecast coming up after the break.
CoastTV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Turn your dreams of a perfect kitchen into reality with That Cabinet Store, where a dedicated team of designers will bring your vision to life. Whether it's traditional or European, kitchen design is our specialty. And we can get your fully customized kitchen cabinets installed in as little as 4 weeks, semi-custom in 10 days. And if you're looking for new countertops, we offer quality in-house fabricated countertops. Dream today, designs for tomorrow at That Cabinet Store, located with Matt the Carpet Guy in Selbyville and Salisbury.
Beneath your feet lies a hidden terror. Moisture and humidity turning your crawl space into a breeding ground for mold and rot. But fear not, DryTech is here to help. Just call our office and request a prompt appointment. Our engineers are not salespeople. They assess your crawl space, photograph it, prescribe a custom solution, and send you your personalized estimate the next business day. Guaranteed. And right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 24 months. DryTech, Delmarva's original crawl space experts.
Because you know I'm all about that bass, no trouble.
Nobody can drag me down.
Summer Mixtape on 102.5 WBOC.
Sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Weather brought to you by Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, dedicated to excellence in Delaware and Maryland.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
Time is now 6:46 on your Thursday as we take a live look at Rehoboth Beach, where, Bob, I bet a lot of people will be spending time right there today.
Right there. That's the place to be today. And, you know, we have to cram our beach time in here the next few days, Paige, because we've got Labor Day coming up. So our days are numbered until we start cooling down. But we're looking at some really nice weather the next several days. It's been a nice week so far. Weather headlines, a break from the humidity. That's been in place. Dew points in the 50s and 60s. That continues through tomorrow. It has been a dry and sunny stretch with temperatures in the 80s, mainly 70s at the coast. And we're watching Ernesto. Now a hurricane tracking well to our east this weekend, but it will kick up the surf and the rip current risk as well. You probably want to stay out of the water as we head into the weekend. Maybe things will calm down as we go into early next week. Muggy meter, it's comfortable now. I think we're still comfortable tomorrow. It gets a little muggier as we go into Saturday, and then pretty humid as we go into Sunday and Monday, and then we dry out again as we go into the middle part of next week. But out the door this morning, it is comfortable. 61 in Redden and Delmar, Milton 64, 65 in Ocean Pines, Bethany Beach at 68 degrees, and a bit of a northwest breeze right now as we have high pressure overhead. So usually with high pressure, it's very calm and quiet and mainly clear right now across Delmarva, all the way across the mid-Atlantic into the northeast. Thanks to high pressure, it's just really locked in right now. Any kind of storminess is across the Midwest. That will stay out that way, and we're looking at quiet conditions. So here's Futurecast warming us up through the 60s into the upper 70s by 9:30, and then by 1 o'clock already mid-80s from Delmar into Millsboro. Lewis around 84, 70s from Dewey Beach down to Ocean City, and I think you're staying in the 70s really much of the afternoon. By 4:30 into the mid-80s well inland, so it's going to be pretty warm, but at least the humidity levels are still tolerable. It'll be cool from the 70s into the 60s overnight, and Friday morning we're beginning in the 60s. Another good-looking day with lots of sunshine and the humidity levels held in check. Mid to upper 80s as we go into the afternoon. 70s along the coast, and a good-looking Friday evening for your activities. Saturday we start to cloud up the skies, and we'll see a system coming through on Sunday. That could be kind of a stormy, wet day, and that could linger into Monday as well. Here's Hurricane Ernesto now making that move to the north, packing winds of 85 miles per hour. You see this little square here, that's Bermuda, and it looks like Ernesto could make a direct hit on Bermuda this weekend as a strong Category 2 or maybe 3 hurricane, but it stays way off the coast as we go through time. So we're good there, but it will kick up the waves, maybe 4 to 8 foot waves right along the Delaware and Maryland coast, maybe up to 8 to 10 feet offshore. Then those waves will start to calm down as we go into early next week. It's best just to stay out of the water, especially if you're not a strong swimmer. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, mid-80s today and tomorrow, upper 80s tomorrow, up to 88, then mid-80s for the weekend, clouding up Saturday, storms Sunday, lingering into Monday, and then drier and a little cooler Tuesday and Wednesday.
Bob, thank you so much. Delaware State Police is asking you for any information you may have regarding a shooting that happened Tuesday night in Ellendale. Police say it happened at the 18,000 block of New Hope Road. It left one 30-year-old man with a gunshot wound to his leg. He was treated and released from the hospital. The initial investigation revealed that an unknown shooter fired several rounds from an unknown dark-colored car. The Criminal Investigations Unit is continuing to investigate this incident.
And this morning, one Laurel man is facing charges after police say he was arrested for escaping the Plummer County Correction Center in Wilmington. Police say the man was taken into custody at the Hollybrooks apartment, and according to officers, 23-year-old Daniel Stanley was spotted acting suspiciously and attempted to run away when they tried to detain him. Stanley faces charges including resisting arrest and has been committed to the Sussex Correctional Institution on a $5,000 cash-only bond.
The time is now 6:50 this morning, and we are going to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day is our friend Benny. Here, Benny is tapping into his inner model and posing with some of those sunflowers. And we love to see how he even took the time to match his background. Look at those sunglasses, too, and the hat. This picturesque pup was submitted to us by Tammy and Seaford. He's adorable.
Yeah, looking good, Benny. We love to have you on the show. And we also love to see all your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us photos just like that one. Tell us what makes your pet so special. Go ahead, look at your screen.
And then scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News. Then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all of the pets we feature.
Benny looking very stylish as usual. Good shot there. Tyndall's Casual Furniture Cam. It is a little hazy, a little bit of fog this morning. Watch for limited visibility. Then that will burn off to beautiful weather really the rest of the week. Clouds and some showers are possible and some storms by Sunday, and rough seas too with Ernesto off the coast this weekend. Be careful out there. Your 10-day forecast is coming up next.
Hot tubs. Hot tubs. Hot tubs. Millions of dollars of factory direct 2024 inventory. Final day. Wicomico Civic Center. Hundreds of hot tubs and swim spas ready for immediate delivery. Factory direct prices. Many models to choose from. Come see the revolutionary swim spa and save thousands. Trade-ins welcome. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. 18-month interest-free financing. New 2024 inventory. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Wicomico Civic Center. Free admission. Free parking. Call 855-SPA-SALE.
At Atlantic General Hospital, we've been busy. Busy expanding healthcare services that are second to none in our region. From cancer care, women's health services, to orthopedics, gastroenterology, and more, we provide advanced health technologies delivered by top providers. Expert care every day. It's what you can count on from Atlantic General Hospital.
I'm Kelly Geloff with the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor. I became an attorney to help people when they need it most. Accidents and injuries can turn your world upside down, but you don't have to face the legal process alone. Our dedicated team has built a legacy of trust and commitment to our clients, ensuring you feel supported every step of the way. We aim to reduce your stress and be the voice you need to get the compensation you deserve. We're the personal injury team of Tunnel and Razor. Trust us to be your voice.
Today at 4 on Coast Life, we're spotlighting a cozy neighborhood spot known for its delicious burgers. Plus, catch all the drama on Spill the Tea as two sisters clash over a pricey birthday request. Coast Life, today at 4 on Coast TV.
Transform your bath today with Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Call now and ask about our Refresh for Less promotion and get a new bath or shower for only $69.95. Plus, get 20% off all upgrades.
Imagine stepping into a beautifully renovated bath, designed by our experts and installed by our certified professionals.
This offer is hotter than a sauna and won't last forever. So don't miss out on our Refresh for Less promotion for just $69.95 with 20% off all upgrades.
Before you sign, keep Baths by Spicer Brothers in mind, because you deserve the best.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
It's now 6:54. It's time for some things you need to know before you go. The U.S. approved $20 billion in arms sales to Israel. The deal includes more than 50 F-15 fighter jets, air-to-air missiles, tank ammo, and high-explosive mortars. The sale comes at a time of intense concern. Israel may become involved in a wider Middle East war. The weapons are not expected to get to Israel anytime soon, though, as those contracts take years to fulfill. Much of what's being sold is to help Israel increase its military capability long-term. The earliest systems will be delivered sometime in 2026.
And the Department of Justice says a Boeing plea deal should be accepted. Last month, Boeing finalized an agreement to plead guilty to a single felony charge of stemming from two crashes of 737 MAX jetliners that resulted in the deaths of 346 people. The government alleges that Boeing knowingly made false representations to the Federal Aviation Administration about the key storage. Under the plea deal, Boeing agreed to pay a fine of at least $243.6 million and invest $455 million in its compliance and safety programs.
A fire broke out Tuesday evening on New Hope Road in Williams, Wacomico County. It involved a dirt bike and a county road sign. The incident caused an estimated $2,500 in damage, but thankfully no injuries were reported. The fire was discovered by a neighboring property owner. The cause of that fire still remains under investigation.
And Georgetown could be getting a new apartment complex. The Planning Commission is set to review plans for the King-Fisher Apartments in their next meeting. This would bring 6 buildings with 106 total units to Savannah Road and Calhoun Street. And you can see that location on your screen right now. And again, the Planning Commission will meet on Wednesday, August 21st to discuss this.
McDonald's is helping adults embrace their inner child.
The fast food chain just debuted Happy Meals for adults, complete with collector's edition cups.
I've been getting Happy Meals for myself. I thought they were all for adults. The cups feature designs from the 90s and the early 2000s. These include Hello Kitty, the Peanuts, Beanie Babies, even Hot Wheels.
And the aptly named collector's meals will be available all day, including a breakfast option.
Ooh.
And you can purchase them online, in stores, and at the drive-thru.
Okay, I saw a Shrek picture in there too, I think.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ones.
I'm trying to real close. I can't see all of them.
My mom loves Hello Kitty.
Oh,
so
does she?
She loves.
You need to go get a collector's
I know.
Happy Meal item. I would do that. You know I love McDonald's. All right, as we move on, it's 6:56, so you gotta get away from McDonald's, go towards a look at your forecast before you head out the door.
And here's one last check with Bob Trihey.
Oh, I'm still thinking about McDonald's. I'm thinking about Grimace. I like Grimace.
Ooh.
And any price tag on that Happy Meal?
I don't know. Everything's kind of going up.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully I don't have to mortgage my house to buy it. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the weather, guys. We are looking at nice conditions out there. Cool this morning. Temperatures in the 60s, warming up into the mid-80s today, but the humidity level still pretty comfortable. Paul Davis 10-day forecast looking at 88 on Friday for the weekend. Weather goes downhill a little bit. 85 Saturday, increasing clouds, a little stormy on Sunday. Waves high, rough. It's going to be rip current risk as well. That's going to be high with Ernesto offshore. And then storms on Monday, 86. It does cool off, dries out as we head into the middle part of next week with highs in the low 80s.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. And thank you all so much for joining us on Coast TV News Today.
The Today Show is coming up at 7 a.m.
We'll be back with Coast TV midday at 11, so stick with us.
And for more news and coverage you can count on, download our Coast TV News and weather apps. Have a great morning.